But the betrayal of Jimmy. On hard. Insert joke here that will get me demonetized. If I was even monetized, I'm in no danger. I constantly talk about free
I was making some nice cash, and there was never a dull moment. I handled things like inventory management, balancing the books, labor negotiations, and janitorial services. Hey, somebody's got to do it. That particular day, for everybody else, it was Thursday. For me, it's the day I got fucked.
I already played this once. I've never played Jimmy's Vendetta. That's what I really want to play. I've been saving it kind of for last, but I've also wanted to go in chronological order of the events of Mafia 2, which I kind of fucked up. I should have played this first, because then it would explain why Joe has all those hideouts. But you know, things don't gotta make sense all the time. By the way, you think, well, Joe at least gets cutscene. It makes sense. This guy literally has 2 cuts. This guy has like 1.5 cutscenes. Whole DLC. You have no, outside of like how you play him, you know he's kind of a psychopath, vindictive, but that's pretty much it. Joe's essentially Vito. Oh, but Joe.
Kinda good.
Oh yeah.
Pop out, pop out. Or guess what?
Damn, I'm good.
Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna shoot you right now. I got something for that. I got something for you.
Say good night.
First part of Jimmy's adventure. Survive, Jimmy. Excuse me. That's Joe's adventure. Jimmy's Vendetta. The betrayal of Jimmy. I should have put that in. I'll change it. I'll fix it in post.
Yeah, nice.
Also, he's Irish or Jewish or I don't know. I always just assumed he was Irish. He works for the Irish mob.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
The only thing that kills Jimmy is in fact Jimmy. No last name needed.
Boom.
Where you at? Where my boy at? Hey. Oh, is the car here? Why can't you just let a white boy leave? You have no idea what this hit was for. Okay, it's 2 cars. And he got that thumper. Also, Jimmy can take way more damage than Vito and Joe. I don't know if that's official, but I've just noticed it. It's kind of a tank. It's like an Irish Lincoln Clay. Or if you let Father James tell it, a full Irish Lincoln Clay. Granted, he said his father might have been Italian, aka Joe Barbaro. aka Joe Bardello. Y'all stay.
Yep, that guy's dead.
Hey, you had to take a chance out here. Where's Joey Diaz Columbus did? I've always said that, and no one's ever laughed. And it kind of pisses me off. That's one of the funniest things anyone's ever said.
Damn, this thing's fast.
Squares how you honk. Right. At least we're not going back to Mafia. That would have me all kinds of confused.
Let's see what you got.
When I was going back between this and Mafia 3.
Damn, this thing's fast.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle. Roger that.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Steady.
Time to go see the painter. We call him the painter because we don't want to get out that he's a mob doctor.
Yeah, that's the way. I could do this all day.
When you have your own doctor, it's a sign of a true criminal organization. But healthy, stable, criminal enterprise. Oh yeah, this is...
They get the message?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now don't go disappearing on me, Jimmy. I got another job for you soon.
That's the only cutscene I don't have to read. And I am illiterate. So... Man, you ever just think about like the people who have time on YouTube? That makes like full documentaries on people they've never met, but they only use Reddit. That was the moment where I was like, yo, I gotta stop with this internet shit to a degree. Oh. Know what's crazy? Jimmy. Yeah, I'm gonna let that cop pass you and I'm gonna pop you. And not with my fist. Second he gets up there. Alright. Also, I don't really give a fuck about fighting this with honor.
Sometimes
I think it was the Pro Jared situation. Where I kinda like, this nigga. I think that was back when like niggas still used to watch Keemstar. Jimmy, Tom, things are getting a little complicated with the Chinese. Some asshole called Eddie Fu beat the shit out of me cousin Sean and his crew last night. Now you know me, Jimmy, I'm family, man. I'm gonna rip Eddie Fu's balls off and feed them to the rats. But first I'm going to destroy his crew, burn the whole Chinatown to the ground. Just get there and smash some Chinese business for now, would you? I think all this has to do because of Jimmy. This whole weird triad Irish war. Like, where did this come from? I was like, oh, Jimmy. By the way, I like how he's like, I'm gonna burn it down. By the way, Jimmy, can you go handle that shit for me? I mean, I'm like, you clearly see I'm busy with booze and whores here. But yeah, I like the whole, I almost said Matt Pat, Pro Jared situation where I was just like, oh yeah, if you make a video well enough, despite me having no actual facts presented, like I've not read anything, I've seen some photos, now you can't even believe them because AI, we kind of back to the Wild West. Like there's so much good technology, we might as well not have any of it. Like you could make anything now.
Steady.
But that was the first time where I was like, yo, I should probably stop watching, well, forming my opinion off of like well-made videos on YouTube that niggas are financially incentivized to sensationalize. That was the first time where I was like, yo, these niggas just spent how many hours researching Pro Jared? Never met this nigga. By the way, things he was accused of, he didn't even do it remotely. All a nigga like to do was dress up like Sailor Moon and cheating on his wife. And it's 2025 America. Who don't get cheated on? You shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Not.
Nice. God, I'm good.
Not big up in that in any regard or way, but like, even if he did, like, nigga, I don't care. I watch sports. Yeah. People you like watching for entertaining reasons happen to not be the best people. That's you know what? I am Jimmy.
Suspect
This
is
is
about 6 feet tall.
full
Average
cannon.
size.
You make big mistake, little boy.
Use extreme caution.
Fuck, super
Use
cop.
of automatic weapons is authorized.
You should have shut up, little man. I don't have any good
Use
retorts.
extreme caution. Use of automatic weapons is authorized. All units, code green.
All I got is
back
this
to
to
the
shoot shit
station.
up with.
I'd take that gun outside if I were you.
Also, do all my shopping here while I'm fucking right here.
Dispatch, we are in pursuit of a suspect.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, please leave me alone.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna empty enough clips till the game tells me I've done enough to you. Lady who just wanted to work a 9 to 5 tonight. That's what you get for working in an ethnic neighborhood that my ethnic group has problems with at the current moment. You got blue hair, blue eyes, and blonde hair. Act German. You're pretty much Irish. I think the cop just did this for me.
Caution! Use of automatic weapons is authorized.
Chinese gangsters came out of nowhere. I mean, I might be in Chinatown destroying one of their
Nice one.
local businesses that they definitely stored on a regular, but they came out of nowhere. I swear.
Go there.
Get out
Oh,
of here.
dude, he got that thumper. He got that
Let
game
me
ender.
go, please. I'd take that gun outside if I were you.
Listen, so all of you know I've survived Portland. All right, nigga.
Freeze!
$100? Really? You a really crooked cop. All the bodies on the
Surely
ground.
there are better uses for your time, officer.
Thanks for the contribution to my retirement fund.
Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go terrorize another part of this ethnic group neighborhood. It ain't easy work. It definitely ain't honest. But it's work. Oh, fuck. I drove right up. I was like, if I died, I deserve it. I drove up like an asshole. I forgot. We beefing with this block, son. Yo, get him. He want shooting. Yo, don't make me stand up right now. Don't make me stand up. See? See? He a real criminal.
Fuck you!
Yo, there was somebody in the car? Probably triads. Did you get the guy? Did you get the guy? Yeah, I'll pay you if you got him.
Surely there are better uses for your time, officer.
All right.
Now,
Get
if
out
you
of here before I
excuse me, I'm
change
gonna
my
go
mind.
smack up. That was crazy. Give me all your
Mister?
fucking
Hey,
money.
pal, do you mind?
Oh, tough guy.
We
got a homicide here. Suspect is armed.
If I were you.
Please don't do it, please!
Please. You think I want to shoot this local business up? And also steal its wares?
No, please leave me alone.
You think I want to do this to you, lady? Like,
Don't shoot!
Officer down! Officer down! Shoot this asshole!
originally I wanted to work on the docks. But I never got a third grade education. See, they didn't teach Irish. Let Irish kids go to school back then. Oh, dude, if he had one more round. Fuck! Should probably actually text this group chat back. I got a wedding. That's why I now know I'm old. Like when I'm going to like my friend's wedding, damn. Cause like the friend's wedding I'm going, I just thought about that. The friend's wedding I'm going to. When we were, well, he graduated high school. It's like I was going to my cousin's wedding. Let me go. Let me just save us all some time here. This weapon loadout ain't gonna cut it. Where's the gas thing at? Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend. But when I was in, not high school. No. Okay, cool. I gotta go across the river. These missions are actually way easier. A little bit more repetitive, but way easier than Joe's Adventures. Joe's Adventure. But my But yeah, like I was going to my cousin's wedding. Or I hung out with him one night. I went to a wedding the next day.
Let's see what you got.
Or, yeah, I forget. But it was like, now I think about it, it was like, damn, yeah. It was like, I was going to a wedding. And we were just hanging out as high school kids. Just 2016 ago. And now this nigga's getting married. And he already has a kid. Like, where's the time gone? That's back when Jimmy Wapo was big. Cause like the friend we were also hanging out with, his friend at the time, like I kinda knew the nigga, had just came back from PA and he wouldn't shut up about Pennsylvania. He like really acted like he went somewhere completely different than West Virginia. It's like, nigga, you went one state away.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Jimmy.
Come on in.
In a state I can, like, in a movie can barely tell the difference apart from West Virginia and PA. Like, you kind of can. Like, it's a little bit more Rolling Hillsy out there.
My mom always said, you can never have too much ammo.
Oh,
Here
I
you
only
go.
have...
Don't hurt yourself. This baby, it's the gold standard when it comes to stopping a man dead in his tracks. Bang!
I don't like how into it. I am bankrupt, and this Irishman's gonna pay me $90. Right, you make a lot more money in this playthrough. I kept like replaying missions when I first did it. I didn't understand the missions, like how the mission, like you had to actually pay attention for when there was a new mission on your map. I like how Jimmy acts like someone wronged him. I mean, I'm sure they did, but like, nigga, you were committing crimes.
Nice.
But you kind of gotta hold yourself accountable. It's like, yeah, they can't frame you for that shit. Not even really frame you, but like, I mean, they set you up, but like, you did kind of do it. It's my biggest issue with criminals. It's like, really? Like,
Yeah.
I get it. You got snitched on, yes.
10-4.
Yes, you got snitched on, my nigga. But you also just committed like 4 murders. Like, if they get wronged one time, they're just like, yep, all that craziness I was doing for like the past 2 years, if that long. Negate all that and just focus on this. Like the dude who went on Joe Rogan.
Sometimes
Who got reconvicted of murder from the like innocent, I forget what the program is, but you know what I'm talking about. If you do. Where he was just explaining how he got his sentence, and I was like, yo, I understand that was a real rough sentence. That was a harsh sentence. But like what you described was just a day in your life. And that was just a day. That was like some small shit you did. I can't imagine what you were doing on like a weekly, day-to-day. Like you must have literally been getting away with murder. You were 100% getting away with murder, actually, like legally. I mean, I didn't. Not legally, but literally. If you have like, oh yeah, man, I had like some guys with me, smack a dude who owed me money. And not because he borrowed it. He borrowed something. I have no idea what the situation was, but it was like, yo, I get it, reputation, hood, ghetto, all that. But you're not supposed to be doing that shit in the first place. Like, the sentencing was too hard. It's like, that sentencing was like for some shit they couldn't get you on from the past. If we keep it in a buck. I have no...
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way.
Man, Twing Twing's is crazy, like... Some of the rappers I like now, like when I was a kid, not necessarily, are in there like,
Good.
if they're not drugged out. I don't think you could play any of that shit from back in the day. I don't think... I can't believe I just said back in the day with full sincerity. Like that was... It was a long time ago, but it wasn't like a long time ago. Would you... First of all, nigga, grenade.
We got a homicide here. Suspect is armed.
And you gonna have to kill me. Sorry about that, lady. Listen, the hats can't get more in disarray. What do you want from me? I kind of need these bullets. I like how it just sends me letters of congratulations after the... Not letters of congratulations, but like...
Yeah, gotta shake these guys first. I better lose this tail before I go there.
You lucky I ran out of money. When I was at the store. The illegal gun store, that is. It's where I got the illegal guns. Too.
Next.
Oh, that's lucky.
And stay the fuck down.
Now go explain to your snakehead how you got knocked the fuck out with ample backup. Yeah, go explain.
Suspect is about 6 feet tall, average size.
Yo, fuck this car anyway. I'm glad you reminded me, cause I meant to do some shopping.
Suspect is about 6 feet tall, average size.
That was lucky. That was really lucky. That was all luck. I should have died. Fuck, I look like paying for suits. And shirts. Big Jimmy got Big Jim. Know what I'm saying? Doing big out here. Yeah, keep that, keep that. This car is really fast yet really slow, and I hate it. Right at the end of Mafia 2, like, this car only really shows up in the last chapter. Relatively available. where it's just like a bunch of them on the street. It's crazy. It's almost like I drove. Hey, sorry. What did you say? Hey, I killed the last lady. And she said nothing. It was on accident. I was trying to speed run everything. I really kind of feel bad. She didn't have to die. I'm slowly bankrupting the store out of equipment. Not equipment. Equity? What do you call it?
Please don't shoot.
Inventory. Yeah. Have fun with Boxing Day, bitch. It's gonna be a dark in this motherfucker. Alright? Ain't nobody seeing nothing.
No, please. Stay away.
I'm gonna call the cops on you. Bitch ass nigga. Alright. Seriously, what else? Do I have to kill her? I don't want to. How much glass can I realistically shoot? Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna have to clip that lady. Yo!
Race.
Here's a C note. I don't got it. I don't.
Surely there are better uses for your time, officer.
Thanks for the contribution to my retirement fund.
Oh, I do have it. I was about to say, he's like, ah. At this point, I will take what you have. I am still recovering from the depression. It's 1950. Still recovering. That's how bad the depression is. I am still depressed. It's like actually we're in an economic boom right now. We won the war. Yeah, well. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the simplest thing you could possibly do for some money. Then you got like the war with the boomers, which is just basically you doing hits. I'm actually gonna just play this straightforward.
Yeah, nice.
I do not care to play as Jimmy. No last name. No one really kind of gives a fuck about him in the greater Mafia lore. Granted, people just kind of started really caring about Mafia. I would say since like the definitive edition. Jimmy, just the guy. You don't need to know the details, but I left a cleaver empire packed with explosives somewhere I shouldn't have. Where's got crashed, blah blah blah. I need you to pick it up for me. Before you'll know it, kaboom, and drive carefully for God's sake. You'll take half the city with you if that thing goes off. Dude, you definitely should. It's like, what if I didn't show up? Who, like... I want a DLC explaining the guy who's just been making all the bombs in Empire Bay.
Steady.
Before terrorist crimes. Before there was a, what do you call it, before 9/11, you could just freely make bombs. Remember back at 9/11 when you could just freely make bombs for criminal organizations? And no one come after you? You're just a ghost in the dark?
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Jimmy the bomb maker never goes to jail. I'm too valuable to this city. I feel like Jimmy the fucking bomb maker should go to jail. Different Jimmy, not Jimmy with the vendetta or the one who got betrayed. That's totally different Jimmy. Jimmy bombs. Will I specialize, you ask? I'm glad you asked that. Bombs. I'm joking. Explosives. We have fun here at Bombs and Bombs Incorporated. That's actually a real LLC. It's my front. You see, I also make soap. Bath bombs. Dude, what's the nice way to say bomb? I gotta stop saying it, but like in YouTube algorithm, like what's the thing people are switching words out with for that? Because like what words are okay and what aren't okay? So you know at one point in America you could show guns, now you can't say them. Who are we protecting? It's like Vinland Saga. Oh, you were raising children. I see.
Yeah, nice.
By the way, I just finished New Challenger. Fighting Spirit. Perfect segue. Like, I would be pissed if there wasn't another season. If there wasn't Champion Road. I watched the original.
Steady.
I was debating, like, when did I watch that? Like, going into freshman year of high school or going into sophomore year? Because it was definitely when I started wrestling and I still sucked. I want to say I watched it. I know I didn't watch it Christmas. I might have watched it Christmas break sophomore year. Because I had been wrestling. I want to say I was actually decent by that point. Like, I was actually winning. But I remember just it being pretty accurate, and I was like, yeah. It actually kind of really inspired me to compete hard that year. Oh. My fault. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Cut it. Alright. I'm back. Apparently I didn't drive the bomb fast enough, so I gotta be. I'm gonna stop saying that word. Especially in this time of crisis, this skin color, this administration, they're not playing around, boys. Now I'm gonna be honest, this presidency has been pretty gay. No disrespect to the LGBTQs. I don't mean it like when I say gay, I mean it like fucking a dude, not for me. This presidency hasn't been gay like fucking a dude, but like marrying one. You really thought about it. Listen, if you marry a guy, if you fought for your right to marry it or a woman, Jesus, that's probably worse. I can see how like male relationship after hanging out with women, yeah, I don't see how any lesbian marriages happen other than you both want a big day, and even that, it's like, who's this for? Because now you both got to share it. Yeah, let me go see the guy. How you decide which one gets to look the best on that special day? I mean, I guess both of you do. You're becoming one. But yeah, no. Like, if you're a guy, like from that perspective, and you go through like processes and you putting up half your shit. Yeah, you're probably gay. That's where like, what, like when I was on a Fargo team, I heard like us being out by the bleachers, and one of the kids was talking about his coach talking about it. He was like, "Yeah, man, if you had to, as a man, if you had to have a dick in your mouth for any other reason than you were just born like that, would you?" And we all went silent, and we were like, "Yeah, that's the best point I ever heard for that argument." There's no way I would be up to any of that activity if I wasn't just born that way. I've never once been like, "Yeah, no, it's a choice, so you just choose rough leather skin." I've never once been surprised by a girl being like, "I'm gay." I'm like, "Yeah, I get it. I'd be a lesbian too. It makes sense." I don't... You seen a man? It's disgusting.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Jimmy.
Come on in.
Dude, I can't believe I have a chance at a fair fight. This argument goes left. Who would have fucking believed it?
I got all the guns you'll ever need. Like my mom.
They'll choose the easier way.
Never have too much ammo. Like my mom always said, you can never have too much ammo. Like my mom always said, you can never.
The thing I like about Jimmy's Vendetta, like, it pays well enough where you can just you can chief out in the street relatively easy. Because it just pays so much. Like, I have all the guns now. All I have to pay for now is the ammo his mom told him about that you can never have too much of. It's my favorite line, like my mom always said. It's one of my favorite. There's so many good lines in this game. Good night, you whores. Classic. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's one of my biggest regrets not saying...
I even impress myself.
Yeah, the one strip club I went to, not saying it out on the way. Play good night, you whores. I don't really feel like that, but like... I would date a stripper. I would marry a stripper. Porn star, that's a different thing. That's a different individual. Stripper, like, I have respect for exotic dancing.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle. Copy that.
It's an artistic expression that would drive me bankrupt. God, I get it. So hard not to make fun of these new school kids. Like, yeah, I know we went too hard. It's so weird, like, coming out of the 2010s. It started off like Squeaky Clean, Nickelodeon, and like 2017 hit and shit just changed. Like, shit was already like, you know, like a little frisky, a little wild. And everything was like ass shake, ass shake. Come from. This is really aggressive. Why is everything pretty much just pornography at this point? And that took time to grow into some of that mentality. Like, that's how I know I really matured. Like, at one point, I was like one of those dudes who's like, why don't you shut the fuck up about the fan service in anime, alright? It's fine. I get lonely. Jimmy boy, it's Sal Garvano. How you doing? Listen, you know, Elroy Tussle, he heads up a 2-bit gang called the Boomers, or something stupid like that. Those retards stole a bunch of cars last night from Tony over here at the dock. I don't give a fuck about the cars, but I won't have those bastards mess with me. Find the cars they took and wreck them. Anyone gets in your way? Well, that's too bad. Playing this DLCs, especially this one, I was like, oh man, Empire Bay is a shithole. This is a bad place. I want to see what it looks like in the 60s and 70s. Like, I want a Mafia set. I want a 1980s Empire Bay Mafia game at some point. I want the yuppie era Mafia. I remember when all the redneck kids kept calling everybody who remotely lived 2 seconds near a city a yuppie. I remember, like, I got yelled at from where I'm from. It's very, very rural. Like, the city I used to live in, or still do. No, your fucking business. It's very passive aggressive. It's like if you dropped a random city in West Virginia, like a random New Jersey city, sorry, in West Virginia. It's surrounded by woods. Most people there have either light East Coast accents or thick. How you doing there? I can't do a country accent or a southern accent to save my life. I heard them just being like, you're from the city. And they would get aggressive about it. This was my first day back from being homeschooled. I'm like, what are you talking? No, I'm not. Also, I prefer cities. Yeah, they're much better. There's no cops in the country. I mean, like, yeah, there is. But, like, the cops in the city don't give a fuck, and you can kind of pay them off. Dude, at least I don't have to go to it.
Bingo. Adios, asshole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, fellas. I'm a taxpayer, you think, because of this skin tone. Come on, boys, I'll buy you some drinks at Heel and Teller. Yeah, you get him. Criminal. Doesn't even have enough for a bribe, piece of shit. By the way, I'm black, so it's cool. Oh yeah, I forget my profile picture, like my actual pictures on here. So, you know. This voice could fool you.
Yeah, nice. Hold on tight.
That song has to come out, Jimmy. And honestly, I don't think the people's neighborhood you are currently destroying, they're stolen, ill-gotten goods. Take that, you fucking criminals. Come on. Let's shoot. Nah, he's fucked up. And so are you.
God, I'm good. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Steady.
It's been a good day gooning. Hey. Yeah, we should just steal another car. This car is clearly a drag, but not for fucking racing. I have got to clean up my language. And not because of YouTube, but also because be nice to get monetized. Stay monetized. It's kind of... No, I could say ain't nobody fucking paying me. But it's so fucking stupid. I get it. Who even cares when it comes to the advertisers? Like, there's a little bit of me where I do understand. And I do get it. And some of the stuff is like, yeah, it's a little wild and all. But, I mean, a little bit of it is so they can just fuck you and keep the money. But some of the stuff is like, yo, who's asking for this? Like, there's certain videos where I'm like, why are you censoring this? The title alone. Like, when they're bleeping stuff out, like how Vlad TV's been doing lately. Granted, like the Bobby Smurder one, I was like, yeah, he's probably incriminating himself a lot. He's done that once before. It didn't go great. It did not go amazing.
Yeah,
Then when you twirl, then you drop, nigga. But like some of it is like, why are we? Some of it is like, why are we nerfing the world completely? Why are we pretending that children don't have to grow up sometime? Like, I'm not saying right now.
Yeah, that's the way.
But like, why are we?
Sometimes I even
Fuck.
impress myself.
Definitely taking that to a hideout. Not are all hideout? Okay, because like all hideouts are unlocked. I don't know why in Joe's Adventure it's like, yo, we gotta make them unlock the hideouts. I think I'm honestly just gonna mod 2 cars. It would take too much time to like have to like really care.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
What's going on?
You ever think about like rock stars
How can I
back in the day. Some of the shit they used to do. Like the things they glorified. It's like, yo, we just fucked up our hotel room for absolutely no reason. Then we could do that. It's like, why would you do that? It was a very nice hotel room. Would kill the lead to have it this nice in here.
Take your pick, pal.
You just fucked that up. Why would you smash your TV? Now you can't watch TV. I never got it.
Go. Pick a design.
I never got why, like, fucking up your hotel. I get it that it's some frivolous shit, but like after the first times, like, why are you doing this? Like, how fun could this be? I understand doing cocaine in a room. I've never done cocaine in a room. You shouldn't do it, but like, I get it. I could see how that activity. He's like, yeah, that's fun. Maybe that's what it is. Like, you just get so fucked up on drugs. You're like, yo, why don't I take this bass guitar to this TV? I can afford it.
Steady.
Like, I could see, like, maybe the first 2 times just being like, yo,
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle.
I got about like
Roger
2
that.
G's.
I could do this all day.
I got about 5 G. I'm gonna be real, it's probably like 20 to blow on just fucking up some housekeeper's day. So yeah, man, favorite part of the cruise where they pretend at the end that they were friends. Brother. You actually look into it and they actually had horrible legal disputes after the situation. Like, there's one part in that movie where it's actually completely fabricated. Fuck you, that's why. I like Jimmy. He fights like Vito, but tougher, because he's Irish. You lucky. Get up, you pansy.
Next.
Hey, melee knocked out. I'd kill him. He's fine. No one's dead. I heard, like, when that movie, The Crew, came out, my entire college wrestling team all saw the movie separately, same day. It was my birthday. Yeah, my family was late as shit coming up to my college. Like, mad late. Like, 8 hours late. And it was also NCAA. It was 2019 NCAA finals that night. And I was pissed. My mom, like, finally showed up, and she was like, yo, I got you sushi, but I also spilt the sushi on the car. By the way, sorry we're 8 hours late, and we're fucking up NCAAs for you. You got the balls for a risky job? We need a Smith's Custom, a cop car. Don't ask questions, just get me the car. I imagine that it's no asking questions what you go, it's a risky job. Dude, I just drove a car with explosives. I just shot up an entire store and handed the police officer $200. No job is too risky.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle.
Dude, I was so fucking pissed. I forget whose match it was on. It might have been like the heavyweights. No, it was Kassar. It was Kassar versus whoever the fuck was in the finals because he beat Gable in the semis that year. Which, that was a crazy upset. I, like, remember in high school telling my high school wrestling coach, like, yo, Gable Stevenson, going undefeated.
Yeah, that's the way.
He's gonna kill Sanderson. He's gonna be a 4-timer, undefeated, no question.
Yeah, nice.
This nigga is a 2-timer. With 2 losses. And like 2 different, like, oh, I didn't see that upset. Like, upperclassmen who just suddenly got good out of nowhere. And the other one is like underclassmen who just truly believed in himself. One from Penn State, one from Oklahoma State. That was the craziest upset of any sporting event I've ever seen. Like, I was actually in disbelief. I'm normally like, anything can happen, it's whatever. I truly did not believe anyone could beat Gable Stevenson this NCAA tournament. Like, the way he was going through people. He had 2 back-to-back.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
It might not have been him. I'm getting confused with Penn State wrestlers. But he, like, Tom Brands, what's his name? Jeff Prescott, a mother. Worse than that. Like, the dude, it was like a. Like, you ever practice with someone? For those of you who possibly wrestled listening to this, when you're like practicing with someone who's way better than you. Hi. I'm turning on the siren. Okay, it's right arrow. Right on the D-pad. But like, you're practicing with them and you're like, yo, I can't fucking move him. Like, I cannot actually drill. Like, I've had people where like, you can't drill with them. You can't practice with these people. Like, just moving them. And you can even tell they're helping you. He did that in the semis to someone. Or like the quarters. I remember my coach being like, you could give him a better match than that. And I'm like, he's trying. He's going after him. There's just nothing he could do. Immediately low single. And like, you don't ever see that from heavyweights. Immediate, explosive low single. Row in the ankle. That was a crazy work by... Damn, I can't believe I drew a blank on his name. That's killing me right now. I would look it up. But that's just gonna have to be in the ether someplace. Shout out to that guy. That was, like, he blew my mind that night. Like, the most shocked, I think, in terms of wrestling, like, the biggest upset I ever saw, outside of that, was probably, almost said, Bo Nickel versus Gabe Dean, but no, it was when Aymar got inside tripped and pinned by Vincenzo Joseph. That was crazy. Hi, Jimmy. It's Sal here. And, me and a couple of the boys here have been thinking, alright, Tussle needs his wings clipped. These boomers are becoming a real headache. Tussle runs a protection racket in Sand Island. We should question his ability to protect his clients. You know what I mean? Get down there and do a little vandalism. 3 stores ought to do it. You know I'm professional. You know I'm a professional. Because there's blow on the table, stacks of money, and a who likes astrology. When he gets upset at her for being right. It's called, I think you mean astrology. I said astronomy. You know what? You want... No. I want your hoodlum friends. a good thing you're ducking, because I'm not aiming where I'm shooting. Yeah, now everybody can see you poop. The anxiety enough is... Yo, we cool? We cool, Cat Daddy? We cool? We cool, Cat Daddy?
Dispatch.
And give me a burger, nigga.
Copy that.
By the way. No, my car! The joke's on me. Alright, this isn't really doing much. Did I rob the register? Yeah. You only use Italians for your protection. Like the good Lord had permitted by sending Italians to Ellis Island. Where the fuck he did that, I'm not a history expert. Oh, I'm so sorry, officer. Oh wait, really? $100? That's actually not that big of a deal. For a whole restaurant and countless lives?
Time, officer.
All right, now get out of here before I change my mind.
Let's be real, it's 1950. You don't see these people as people. It's 1950 in New York. They're people, just not our people. Now, if this was down south, I'd be paying you $100, boy. And I'm only calling you boy because you're ethnic. Listen, old man, I'm gonna give you the 2-for-1 special.
You mind?
The 2-1 special is me not shooting you. And, in fact, hitting you with both my hands. This is a place that could use a grenade. That's right, I'm shooting up the ammo with ammo. Ironic, I know. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I will not stand for this extortion, sir. I guess I will kneel for this extortion. Come on. I was kidding.
Better uses for your time, officer.
Thanks for the
I was
contribution to my retirement
joking
fund.
with you and him. I didn't even shoot him. I knocked him out. Put an old man to bed. I'm like a at-home nurse. Oh, I thought that was a boomer. He was about to get boomed. Yeah, I would probably get the fuck out of this.
Personal space.
That's crazy. I'm in your... Leon, you about to get everybody fucking murdered. Alright? Chill the fuck out, Leon. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Please.
Only the reputation of the gang you claim. See what happens? See what happens when you don't let niggas
Yep, that guy.
set the status quo? Listen to Frank Lucas talking about being your own boss and shit.
Say goodnight.
Give me this money.
We got a homicide here. Suspect is armed.
Yo! What the? It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. I should keep a gun out. These boomers are pretty unforgiving. They're the toughest gang in Mafia. They will fuck you up. Hey,
Sorry,
Dollface.
toots. Need to borrow your car.
Your husband's a bitch. You were a lesbian, didn't know it. I didn't even have a weapon drawn. I just came up and snatched you out the car. You married a provider,
Nice.
not a fighter.
God, I'm good.
Bitch ass nigga.
Steady.
Whoa there. If I did that to you, it would be like a $500 fine there. That is crazy. I wish it would be 1,000 a little bit. $500, like, who don't got $500 in this criminal organization?
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
The fact that $500, like, so you just murdered. Like, on the low end, 15 of my brothers in arms. God knows how many civilians, if not murdered, were injured.
Yeah, nice.
Broken countless traffic laws, and that's really like that's me just really nitpicking there. Yeah, 500 odd cover it. I know you just held up a store in broad daylight. Everybody saw your face. We still have a bridge. The bridge hasn't been cleared yet, but it sure will be once this $500 shows. Hasn't even showed. He's like, I'll have somebody pick it up later, or have someone drop it by later.
Impress myself.
Dispatch. Turns out it was a blonde man. A 5'5" German blonde man with a thick accent. Definitely not a black-eyed or brown-eyed, whatever the fuck the spectrum you're on there. Black-haired Italian man, 6 feet tall. Good for you, Vito. There was 1950s Tinder. You'd be crushing it.
Yeah, that's the way.
Jimmy. Tom. I've been packing around for information on our friend Eddie Fu. Turns out his brother-in-law is a customs officer down at the port. That must be how they smuggle all that cut-price Asian crap into the city. That's the key to the whole Chinese operation. The way I figure it, if you could arrange for this customs guy to have a little accident, that would be grand. You can probably find him driving to work with his 2 henchmen who won't be much of a problem for you, I guess. Dude, I love how you're just sitting on the couch with some lady. Hey, can you just go kill this customs officer? I'm gonna give you $90 to do it. We're both Irish. Irish Mafia power. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have hopped out on him.
I could do this all day.
Yeah, once he starts driving, you kind of fucked. So you don't got no shooting mechanics? So you gotta kind of like drive him into something? Oh yeah, it's 2 people shooting at you, so... Like, even there, it's just spun him out for a second. And I crashed worse than he did. See if I can do it. My fellow Italians, help! My fellow whites. Come on, I'm closer to what we got ethnically got going on here. Yeah, I think I might have failed this. We need a faster car for sure. You gonna get out? You gonna be a man and get out? At least we're out of your neighborhood.
This guy's a maniac. We gotta take him down.
Oh, I'm a maniac. I'm a fucking maniac. This actually did take me like a while when I first... This was the first one that made me... The Jimmy Vendetta stuff. I actually was... That actually gave me trouble when I first started this DLC. Now it's doing it again, I see. Now go explain how you let a custom officer die that you were specifically in charge to protect. No, it's more dishonorable if I let you breathe out here. Explain how you let me breathe out here. That should happen on your watch, Freddy. Prohibition. Skirt. Ah, I got a request for a Houston Wasp. Very specific. Apparently the guy is a collector. I usually don't handle Houstons. They remind me of my ex-wife. Slow, high maintenance, hump-rung, humongous trunk. Get this geek off my back, would you? And steal a wasp from me. I just remember him saying, I normally don't... I just thought he would say it, like, he just said it. Like, the first time I read that, when I was playing this, I didn't stream it. Like, I just kind of played it on my own accord. And I just thought we just, like, the line was, I don't deal with Houston Wasps. They remind me of my ex-wife, and he just leaves it there. Like, I have so many questions. Listen, I don't expect you to answer questions about, like, the bomb in the car. Why you need a cop car stolen. I'm not gonna ask you none of that shit, but I need you to 100% answer. Why does Houston loss remind you of your wife? I thought it was just like, she was from Houston.
Steady.
Congrats on the huge trunk thing. I mean, I guess not congrats since you're divorced, but sure it was worth half your shit. Really hope it was. You just got jimmied. That sounds really fucking dirty. You just got jimmied. Nah, Houston Lost is a good car. Solid, dependable.
Yeah, nice.
My wife had that wagon on her, you see, Jimmy. And that's why I live in an apartment. A dead kid's apartment on the other side of town. Never fall for a wagon.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
It's all lies. That ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
I make up with I make up my loneliness with crime and cheap thrills like speeding.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Ah, fuck.
Damn, this thing's fast.
I just murdered 2 guys so you could be a collector, alright? Don't worry about the paint being scratched. You're a collector.
Yeah.
Not a moralist. Yeah! Like, yeah, these pay so well. Because when I was playing this on my own, I was hustling. I was like, there's no reason to do this. I have Vito's entire criminal career in my wallet right now. Yeah, we're gonna handle these boomers. We gotta handle these boomers right. They do put up an amazing fight. I'll be back for you, boomers.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
New Jersey, I love you.
In pursuit of a speeding vehicle. Copy
Nah,
that.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be New Jersey. This area. Granted, I hear it's a lot of Empire based off a lot of different cities like Detroit, Chicago, and San Francisco, and I definitely see some of the inspirations for San Francisco and Chicago a little bit, but it's also like New York, Chicago kind of looks like the same shit. Chicago skyline's better. I'm a little biased, but like when I went to New York, I was like, yo, this is your skyline? This is shit.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Jimmy.
Alright, come in.
I've been through Detroit too, but like not really in the city area.
Like my mom always said, you can never have too much ammo. Like my mom always said, you can never have too much ammo. Like my mom always said, you can never have too much ammo.
All right. All right, Harry. Make it like the first time. They heard it every time. Say it with your whole heart. Like my mom always said, you can never buy too much ammo. Dude, these boomers are ox.
Yeah, nice. I could do this all day. Damn, this thing's fast.
Not fast enough. I'd already be there.
Steady. Oh, pardon me, ma'am.
No, no, come on, have a heart.
Seriously. An Italian would have shot me.
God, save us!
A real one.
Oh no, he's gonna kill us all.
Yeah, I know he's a lawyer. Fucking TV news reporter. But get yourself a gangster, hon. Johnny Falcons would never let that shit happen to him. All I'm saying. And I don't even like Johnny Falcons. He's just a respectable guy. Heck, an Irishman.
Yeah, nice. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Yeah, that's the way.
What's this? Break off? I would 100% just dive into the neighborhood if it did. So I'm gonna drive all the way around and doing a little loopy-loops. Let's go, son.
Damn, this thing's fast.
Not fast enough. I tell you.
Whoa! Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
By the way, I saw Walking the Line recently. And I always wanted to see that biopic. since my mom got it back in 2007 or 2000, whenever the fuck that movie came out. My mom got it back when like discs used to come in the mail, which it actually wasn't that long ago. We had it until like that particular Netflix service ended. But we got I watched it on Tubi. And I was like, yeah, that was a good biopic. I've talked about it before. I really love Johnny Cash. Like, I remember hearing about him cheating on his wife and being like, ah, Johnny. But, like, after watching the movie, I was like, I kind of get it. You married the wrong person. She wants a 9-to-5, nigga. You're just not a 9-to-5 guy. You're gonna end up with the other singer you spend most of your time out on the road with. I kind of get it. What else do you want from me? I bought you this house. Jimmy. Sal Gravano. I've been hearing that one of the Tussles captains has been mouthing off, saying that my crew don't got what it takes, saying he's gonna take me out, and all the usual kind of bullshit. They all call this idiot Dirty Daniel. Fuck knows why. Anyway, I want you to kill him because I don't take shit from a guy that sounds like a sex pest. That's hilarious coming from you. He looks like the guy from, what's that? The Naked Road. Not The Naked Road. Fuck, I can't think of that old movie. Center Street. He looks like the guy from Center Street. She's the only girl here who ain't been in the mud. Bro, you are literally an Italian pimp. Will you give me a Molly contract like you did that other girl? Have you ever wondered why you never see her in a magazine, hun? It's been 2 years. Yeah, I get it. Some people forget where they come from and never want to come past whatever fucking street they want to in New York. You don't know if it's Brooklyn, Harlem. They just keep going, like, she's uptown. The cop from Montana shows up. I gotta do a review on that movie. Like, I want to rewatch it and do a proper review, because it's such a good movie. And, like, they show both perspectives of, like, the cop and the criminal. And you're kind of rooting for the criminal until you're like, oh yeah, he is kind of a pedophile. He is 100% selling children and whoever. Like, he's definitely misleading the youth. For sure. She's just like, even if he's not, like, indirectly, like, it's implied that one of the women there, he just supplies with alcohol because he knows she'll go home with random dudes at the end of the night, so he's indirectly profiting from her drunkenness. I mean, I guess no different than any other bar, but also the cop, not to get, you know, I don't care, this is like a 40s movie, and you kind of gotta watch it to get it, but the entire, dude, you're my escort right now. Protect me from these hoodlums. Get your gun off me and on him. I'm not the one shooting right now. But the cop is like, he comes from Montana, and he's essentially just wants to be like a super cop. Like, the movie's like, yeah, dude, the movie's definitely not on his side. And because of the Hays Code at the time, they had to, like, play it, because I think it was right in the Hays Code era. So they have to play it like he didn't just come and fuck this neighborhood up. It's like, yeah, no, like, you probably should have worked. Like, that guy's a scumbag, granted, but, like, all you did was force this girl deeper into prostitution. Well, not prostitution, but, like, actually drove her in the arms of the pimp who's running this neighborhood. You caused that one kid who was probably inevitably going to go into crime to get further into crime. And spoiler alert, real spoiler alert, the prostitute who's like with the guy, the kid. So there's a kid. It's funny. So there's like a plot point that like this kid killed himself, and the cop is like, he killed himself, but he didn't. He was like, he didn't kill himself. It was murder. But he killed himself. The reason why was because he was in love with the kid who's in love with the girl who wants to be a model, like his sister, who moved to Uptown.
I could do this all
I don't know if you're following me at all here, but he moved to like the kid's sister moved to Uptown. The girl he likes wants to be a model, and she's talking to like the Italian pimp. Like the Italian mobster in the neighborhood, like the local union rep, as one would say. And but the kid, guy's sister, kills himself. Like, it's just a random character you don't really see much or hear from. Well, the first time you see him, he's dead. But the cop walks in and he's like, he was murdered. Why would he kill himself? He was happy-go-lucky. But, like, he did kill himself because of the mob boss, but because, like, the sister went upstate to become a hooker, essentially. And he did find out, like, a lot. Like, the cop finds out a lot of information about this criminal organization, but he was a little bit based off of that guy. Because it was kind of, it's like a noir. But it's kind of like how people feel about Phelps. Brody. I don't know if I'm pretty, fuck it. It's Brady or Brody. Listen, I got 200 carts of hooky beer sitting in my basement that I can't shift for love nor money. Why? Because these Chinese are floating the city with cheap, chinky. Oh, dude, I said it. My fault, not editing it out. No offense, Chinese people. Booze. Blame the Irishman. I've got bills to pay. You get me? They stored the hard ones at you. I was like, chintzy? Oh! Huh, that sounds kind of... Oh! Blame 2K development team. Blame the storyboarder.
Damn, this thing's fast. Come
I just
on,
got
baby.
this YouTube shit,
Let's
please
see what
don't.
you got.
That's all I got. And like one other job. That's contract work, so it's not... It permits me to do this and a lot of other things too.
Damn, this thing's fast.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm a racehorse. And I love the race. Dude, there's a mission later on. That's hell. But it's not quite where it's... like the Joe, how we compare this to Joe's adventure is Joe's adventure is like, oh no, this is like, dude, they started popping out of the woodworks like ninjas. And I mean that. That's exactly. Like, where'd you even come from? Yo, would you chill? Would you chill?
Officer down! Officer down! Shoot this asshole!
That's cool. I'll give whoever $500 later. It's like it never happened. Like my mom always said, always load your weapons before use. Not even a soldier anymore, Tommy. You even check your gun before firing. Come on, stick your head out. You wait until I get the perfect lined up shot, you genius. You evil genius.
Mistake, little boy.
I called you a man.
Bingo.
Yet you insult me. Stay on your block next time, nigga. Irish moves only. Where the fuck is my car? I made the good decision of not parking it right in bullet firing distance.
I could do this all day.
Alright, I think I got time for one more in me. Where are we going? Goldfish Tournament. Party pooper. We're gonna do the Goldfish Tournament. That's a good place to end it. Yeah, I'm a little emotional finishing, like, the second season of EPO. Also, it was like, man, that shit was kind of underwhelming. I probably said it earlier, where it's like, yeah, this is cool that I know there's another season after this. I would just be fucking pissed if this is how this ended. Because, like, the original series, how it ended was nice, like, even enough to like hold me over where I'm like, oh yeah, that's not the full thing. I'm gonna go pee real quick. As you get older, things come faster. What the fuck? Alright, now for your reading. Jimmy, it's Tom. For your illiterate ones. Is it Tam? It's Tom for this. Remember how we used to box up at the Hill of Old Terra? Well, the Chinese hold a fighting tournament every year called the Golden Fist. The main prize is $1,000 in a car. Shouldn't be a piece of piss for a big lad like you. It would be a real kick in the balls for Eddie Fu as well, which would make me very happy. So you're just not gonna fight, or this somewhat loosely organized boxing underground fight tournament? You was a bitch, Tom Brody. Or Brady. Fuck ever your name is, bitch ass nigga.
Sometimes
No, handling
I
your own
even
situation
impress
like
myself.
a man. Whee!
Right, yeah.
I injured myself before the fight. But yeah, like how the original Hajime no Ippo, the 76 first season, it's so... That was my best combination. Dude, you're a master of mind tricks. That's what you are. This man is a master of slipping too. I was right there, didn't hit him once. You a regular old Anderson Silva, you are. Out here rolling punches. Fucking roll check. I didn't realize we had a professional. Oh yeah, back to Epo. But like this season, I heard my brother's like, yeah, he gets a protege. It's weird now. It's weird going that long without knowing new challenger, because I started new challenger. I still haven't finished Initial D. Let me stick to this before I get on that topic, but like all of Initial D, I'm still on like the final season of Initial D since 2011. I've been watching Initial D. I still haven't seen all of it. Dude, some regular roller punches here. Some mind tricks going on. But it just feels like a chapter ended. It's like, oh man, I see new challenger. I can finally move on. I know what happens now. I'm not gonna spoil it. I almost said a huge spoiler. For those of you who are somewhat still watching Fighting Spirit. That one would actually matter as a spoiler. But now I'm on Champions Road and I'm excited to start that. At 26, I will be really depressed once I end that. Like, damn. I really put... Especially, like, being a combat sports athlete, it was like, I really put that to bed. That series. Okay. Time to stop fucking around. Gonna win this all on counters. Ugh. Go to sleep, you big fuck you. Yeah! What? How did I get a D? I read through that tournament. That was at least a B performance, nigga. Out here giving C's. You's a hater. Excuse me.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
All that was done in a day.
Damn, this thing's fast. Steady. God, I'm good. Yeah, that's the way.
Alright, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Bye.